you've been wanting to manifest super fast all of your desires, and you've been hearing a lot that the best and fastest way to manifest anything you want is actually write down all your goals, all your desires, and then it will come by really fast. I'm here to tell you that yes, this method indeed works. And in this video, I am going to show you how to exactly do that and how you can start applying every single method today. So there are pretty much a lot of methods that you can use to manifest any and every of your desires. And today I am going to focus exactly on the scripting method that you can use to actually start manifesting pretty fast. And you know, when we say manifesting fast, we actually mean that you're going to align your energy with the wish being already fulfilled, if you know what I mean. You're going to actually consciously start focusing on the fact that your desires are a fact. And of course, by saying manifesting faster, I mean you're going to start aligning your energy with your desires being already fulfilled in the present moment. There is no other way. So first of all, let's talk about why is it really important to write down your desires on a piece of paper and how it can help you manifest faster. The first reason is that when you are writing down your desire, you are being 100% clear on what exactly it is that you want. You write down, I am so happy and grateful that I have this and that. And you're being super clear about this. And another thing that you can also do while writing that is you can actually thank the universe or God, whatever you believe in, that you have received this desire, you have actually manifested it, and you're writing it down in the present moment, like, thank you so much that I now have this and that. And then your subconscious mind starts to focus on that exact outcome. So clarity equals speed. Another reason why it is important is that you shift into the creator identity. You start hoping that someday maybe it will happen, and you start knowing, you start claiming, this is mine right now. And it doesn't matter that you don't see it right now in your reality, in your physical world. It doesn't matter that you're not feeling it right here, you're not seeing it with your bare eyes. The thing that really matters is that you believe that it is yours now. That's it. The thing is, when you think about that, you should think about your subconscious mind, that it believes anything you feed it. It believes anything you say it. Have you ever noticed how you would go throughout your days for months telling yourself, I am so stupid, I'm such a failure, I am so, like, nothing ever works out for me. And then you literally see all those things manifest into your life. And that is exactly how it works with the opposite. When you go about your days saying, I am a great manifester, I always get what I want, it always comes by really easy, it's so easy for me to manifest, it comes fast, I am literally a magician or something like that, you will start seeing that in your reality too. And if you, like, there are so many people that tell me, you know, I say this to myself, but I don't believe it. It doesn't matter that you don't believe it in the beginning. Why would you expect yourself to believe something like that when you've been going throughout years telling yourself that you're a failure, and then you expect yourself to all of a sudden say, I'm a success, and believe that? That's not possible. It doesn't matter that you don't believe it. You need to just start affirming. And as much as you do, like, start saying this 100 times a day. Start saying this to yourself in the morning, in the evening, before going to bed, while brushing your teeth, while getting ready to go to school or to work or whatever. Tell this to yourself non-stop. Piss off your subconscious mind with those affirmations. Telling yourself, I am a huge success, I always get what I want, this is mine already, like, it is here, and so on. Whatever you want to believe in. and you will start changing your self-concept, and you will start believing it eventually. But it is fine if you don't believe it in the beginning, you will start believing it eventually. So just continue on affirming, and your subconscious mind will follow. Which brings me to the third reason why writing down your desires is important, is that repetition trains your subconscious mind. You can write down 100 times your desires on a piece of paper and your subconscious mind will believe it. I swear works. I am a proof this works. I'm a living proof this will always work. Another reason why you have to write down your desires on a piece of paper is because it grounds it. Because when you think to yourself, I want this, let's say I want a new car, and you tell yourself, yeah, I want this new car, and you have it like the image of that car in your mind, and you know what that car is exactly, but all you think about is how you want it. And then that's it. The thought is intangible. You can't touch it, you can't feel it. Like, it's really hard to believe that it is there when it's just a thought. And then you go ahead and write it down on a piece of paper, and you're like, wow, it is right here in front of me, written down that I already have that car. I am in the possession of that car right here, right now. So it must be true, right? Because I can touch it and it is really physical. I don't know how this works, you guys, but we don't need to know how. All that matters is that it works, and I am the living proof. If you don't believe it, try for yourself. Be my guest. So now that we've discussed why it is very important to write down your goals, I will show you my manifestation journal and how it helps me manifest every single of my desires. Here it is, you guys. I got this notebook from Leuchtturm 1917, and it is amazing. It's in my favorite color, and I took it as a sign to make it a manifestation journal because this color always makes me feel magical. So yeah, try to buy something that you will actually adore using, that you will actually feel really good when you open it, and you want it to be nice, but it doesn't have to always be clear, nice, and like, you know, clean, and you have to always open it and be very careful writing down your stuff. No, just be yourself and go with the flow. Like, the most important thing here is that you're not trying to force anything, but you're really going with the flow. Here it is. And first of all, I decided to, of course, my picture, but the most important thing is that I decided to write here something that always inspires me to believe that writing down on a real piece of paper with a real pencil your desires makes everything get real. And I really love this saying. That's why it's on the first page. And then I go ahead, I write down what exactly I'm going to write in this manifestation journal, and I make it really beautiful. But it doesn't mean that you should go ahead and like waste your time and energy. If you're not into that kind of stuff, you don't have to. You can just write whatever you want. The most important thing is you always remember your why you're doing this, why it's important for you to do this. So yep, this is a list of what I'm writing in my manifestation journal. Affirmations are very important. Daily manifestation entries, I wrote down the first one because that's exactly what's going to shift your subconscious mind into believing that everything you want is already in your possession. And then, yeah, specific goals written as already yours, which you can reread every single day, every single morning, every single evening before going to bed, which is very important. Vision boarding words, scripting, gratitude for the future, letters to the universe, self-concept expansion. I really love writing letters to the universe. It's one of my favorite things to do. Writing thank you letters for all the blessings that I'm manifesting. And then I've written down my why I created this journal, and why it's really important for me. Then of course, I'm going and writing down here stuff like sayings that are really supporting me when I doubt. Yeah, I also doubt sometimes. I'm a human being, and even though I am a living proof of the law of attraction working, I sometimes also have doubts, but these things help me to overcome those doubts. And this is just to flip through the pages where I write down every single day how I'm grateful for every single thing that I've been manifesting. And the most important thing is that I always sit down, open this journal, and I think to myself, okay, imagine I am already the person that has it all, that has every single one of my desires. And then I get into that state and I start writing. So the most important thing here is that whenever you sit down to write your desires in your manifestation journal, is that you feel like the person who already has those desires. So basically you sit down, you open it, and then you're like, okay, imagine you have every single one of your desires. How would that feel like? How would you act? What would you write in your journal if you had those desires? Of course I would feel grateful, right? Of course I would feel grateful, because there was time when I didn't have that and I really wanted to have that. So now that I have it, I'm really grateful and I'm really excited and I'm happy and everything is just great in my life. And now I'm very aware of my inner power and how it can help me change my reality really fast to what I want. So I open the journal and I start writing. Today was so beautiful. I loved walking with my husband, and I love my business. It's really successful. It gives me so much freedom and so much joy. It, like, the most important thing, it brings me so much joy and stuff like that. And I write down how I met really loyal and nice friends that I adore spending time with, and how I love traveling, and how it really excites me, how it makes me feel really great about myself, forgetting every single little issue that's on my mind. And I write down every single detail of how I feel because I have those desires. I swear to you guys, a smile never leaves my face. It's just impossible not to smile while writing those things. And then I really like, when I finish entries like that, I feel like, wow, I really do feel like it's real. It's real because it's real. And then, you know, doubt disappears like that. And you just feel that it's yours, it's here, and there is no one that can stop your manifestation, because you are the creator of your life, you are the creator of your reality, and that's the most important thing to remember. And whenever doubt creeps in, because it will, we are human beings and doubt always creeps in, I say find some sayings from Neville Goddard that are going to really help you overcome those doubts. I have shown you how I write those things in my manifestation journal also, and whenever a fear pops up in my head, like, oh, what if I get disappointed, it doesn't show up, my desires don't show up, I open the journal and I start rereading Neville Goddard sayings, Neville Goddard teachings, and then I remember that this is real. Like, there is a real person talking about this thing. And then, you know, also, which helps you in those cases, is remembering all the times when you successfully manifested things in the past. That's also very important to do. And when I do that, I'm like, I go through those things in my mind and I'm like, oh, I manifested that, and there was time when it felt impossible, but I've manifested that, so that was success. And then I manifested this, and then that, and then and you know, most of the time it does feel impossible, but it always feels impossible until it's done. And I always say this to myself. And this is it for this video, you guys. I hope it really helped you, and I hope I inspired you to go get yourself a nice journal that you're going to really enjoy using and start manifesting today. Always remember, manifestations are instant. It doesn't mean that it will take you months, years, and whatever to wait for your manifestations. No, they are instant. And you know what? Every single time you feel like there is no hope, I always thought like there is no meaning in writing down and have an actually manifestation journal. I always tell myself this journal is literally magical. Whatever I write in this journal comes true. It's magical. Whatever I write comes true, period. And I tell this to myself, I repeat this to myself every single day, every single time I write here. And yeah, like, be your own supporter, be your own best friend. Stop standing in your own way. That's what I'm going to tell you. And start believing that everything is possible and your manifestations are here right now. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give me thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.